Did you know that pancreatic cancer is one of the most dangerous and deadly diseases today? Silently, it has surpassed breast and prostate cancer in mortality rates in many countries. The worrying thing is that most patients only discover it when it is too late. With a 5-year survival rate of only about 12%, this disease is called the silent killer, because up to 80% of patients ignore the early signs, thinking it is just fatigue or normal digestive disorders. In fact, the initial symptoms can appear 3 to 6 months before being diagnosed. If detected early, the possibility of early detection increases to nearly 70%. In today's video, I will share with you 8 early warning signs of pancreatic cancer. Many symptoms sound small, but are big signals that the body is trying to send. Signs 1. Digestive disorders. Early but easily ignored signs. Have you ever felt full, belched, or had indigestion after eating a little, even though you didn't eat anything new? Many people think it's just a weak stomach, but in fact, the pancreas is the master worker in digesting food. It secretes special enzymes that help the body break down fat, starch, and protein. When the pancreas has a tumor or inflammation, the amount of these enzymes decreases, causing food to not be fully digested, causing bloating, nausea, and weight loss. At first, you may only feel full after eating a little, and your stomach may feel full after meals. But gradually, this condition lasts for many weeks, making the body tired and weak because it doesn't absorb enough nutrients. A very important sign is that the stool changes color and smell, becoming pale, oily, or having a strong odor. This is because the fat is not fully digested, and the pancreas may be functioning abnormally. The worrying thing is that many uncles and aunts just think inappropriate diet or due to old age, so they often ignore the earliest detection stage. If these digestive symptoms last for more than a few weeks, especially rapid weight loss, loss of appetite, and constant bloating, you should go for an early checkup to rule out the risk from the pancreas. Sometimes, just one timely checkup can help detect the disease early and save yourself. And there is another sign that is also easily overlooked, but extremely important. That is, a feeling of prolonged fatigue, even after resting, but still not feeling well. We will learn more in sign 2, fatigue and exhaustion, the body's signal that is calling for help. Sign 2, fatigue, exhaustion. The body is crying for help. Have you ever felt exhausted even though you didn't do anything heavy, slept all night, and woke up feeling like you hadn't rested at all? This is not fatigue due to age, but could be a feeling of deep exhaustion, a sign that the body is drained of energy by pancreatic cancer. As the tumor grows, it absorbs all the nutrients that healthy cells need, making the body weaker and weaker. You may find climbing stairs tiring, standing up and sitting down makes you out of breath. In addition, there is loss of appetite, poor sleep, and mental stress or sadness for no reason, because the body is carrying a heavy burden that you don't see. The scary thing is that this condition is often mistaken for stress or old age, so few people go to the doctor. If you feel tired for a long time despite resting, accompanied by weight loss or loss of appetite, get checked early. Sometimes, this is one of the first signs of pancreatic cancer. And there is another sign that often appears with it, a mild fever, chills, night sweats, as if the body is trying to fight off an invader inside. Let's find out more in sign 3. Sign 3, mild fever, chills, night sweats. Have you ever felt hot and cold, sweating a lot at night, waking up feeling exhausted? If this condition lasts for many days, it is not the flu, but could be an inflammatory reaction from the pancreas. When the pancreas is inflamed or the tumor is pressing on it, the body activates the immune system, causing a mild fever or intermittent chills. This alternating hot and cold feeling sometimes repeats continuously for many days, accompanied by mild itching of the skin, jaundice, or dark urine, a sign that the bile ducts have been affected. Unlike a fever caused by an infection, the fever of pancreatic cancer often does not go away even after taking antipyretics, but keeps recurring, causing the body to be exhausted. If you have a persistent fever, night sweats, and rapid weight loss, it is time to have a general checkup, especially to check the pancreas and liver. There is also another sign that sounds unrelated, but is the silent signal that many doctors pay the most attention to. That is the appearance of abnormal blood clots. Let's listen carefully in sign 4. Sign 4, blood clots. and unexpected signs. It may sound strange, but pancreatic cancer can make blood clot more easily than normal. You may notice one leg swollen, red, slightly painful or hot, even without impact. This is a sign of deep vein thrombosis, which is common in people with cancer-related blood clotting disorders. Pancreatic tumors secrete inflammatory substances, which thicken the blood and make it easier for blood clots to form. If this blood clot travels to the lungs, it can cause pulmonary embolism, an extremely dangerous condition. Symptoms can include difficulty breathing, chest pain, rapid heartbeat, and in many cases, just a few minutes of delay can be life-threatening. If you notice swelling, pain, or discoloration of the leg, don't ignore it. Go to the hospital for a checkup immediately, because sometimes blood clots are not just a vascular problem, but a sign that there is a tumor hidden deep inside the pancreas. And when the pancreas has problems, neighboring organs such as the liver and gallbladder are also affected. The next part will help you understand why a swollen liver, jaundice, or itchy skin are closely related to the pancreas. Sign 5. Enlargement of liver and gallbladder. A consequence of biliary obstruction, the pancreas is located next to the bile duct, the path that carries bile from the liver to the small intestine. When the pancreatic tumor grows, it compresses the bile duct, causing bile to stagnate, causing the liver and gallbladder to swell, which you can feel by hand when gently touching the right hypochondrium. You may see slightly yellow skin, dark urine, pale stools, and itchy skin. This is because bile is stagnant, while pigments seep into the blood and spread to the skin. In the long run, the liver has to work too hard, leading to an enlarged liver, pain in the right abdomen, even dull pain and prolonged fatigue. Many people think it must be due to a weak liver or eating and drinking hot foods, but in fact, the cause may come from the pancreas. CT scan or abdominal ultrasound is often a way to help detect this condition early. In the next section, you will see another very familiar sign that is easily overlooked, that is bloating, flatulence, feeling full after eating a few bites. Sign 6. Flattening, quick filling. Silent warning: have you ever felt full after eating a few bites, with a tense, uncomfortable stomach? Many people think it is due to eating fast or bloating from old age, but if that condition persists, the pancreas may be being compressed by a tumor. As the tumor grows, it presses on the stomach or small intestine, preventing food from moving normally. Food stagnation causes bloating, heaviness in the abdomen, belching, and a false feeling of fullness even when eating very little. Digestive medications, probiotics, or changes in diet often do not help improve. This symptom is silent, but is one of the early signs of pancreatic cancer. If you feel your stomach is always full, you do not eat well, feel full quickly, or lose weight, go see a doctor early to rule out the cause from the pancreas. In the next section, you will see a typical type of pain of the pancreas. Pain that spreads to the back, is worse when lying down, but is relieved when sitting and bending over. Sign 7. Back pain or epigastric pain. One of the most typical signs of pancreatic cancer is pain in the upper abdomen that radiates to the back. The pain is often dull, like something is pressing down on the abdomen, sometimes spreading around the waist, making it difficult for you to sleep or lose your appetite. When the tumor grows in the body or tail of the pancreas, it can press on the nerves in the back, creating a dull pain, especially increased when lying on your back and reduced when sitting and leaning forward. Many people mistake it for back pain, stomach pain, or muscle inflammation. But if the pain persists, accompanied by weight loss, fatigue, jaundice, or dark urine, then the cause is most likely not in the bones or stomach, but in the pancreas. And finally, there is a very obvious but often overlooked signal. That is, urine turns dark yellow or dark brown. Let's find out in Part 8. A simple sign that many people regret not paying attention to. Sign 8. Dark urine. The easiest signs: if you notice your urine turning dark yellow or tea-like brown, despite drinking plenty of water, it is likely that your bile ducts are blocked by your pancreas. When a tumor blocks the bile duct, bile pigments, bilirubin, cannot escape, causing them to enter the blood and be excreted through the urine. As a result, your urine is darker than normal, and a few days later, your skin and the whites of your eyes may start to turn yellow. It is worth noting that dark urine often appears before jaundice, so this is the earliest sign that you can detect at home. If your urine is still dark despite drinking enough water, see your doctor immediately, as your pancreas may be sending a warning. Pancreatic cancer may be silent, but the body's signals are never silent. Early detection is the key to prolonging life and improving the chance of treatment. Finally, recognize early, act early, live longer. You see, pancreatic cancer is not noisy, does not cause immediate pain, but it silently takes away the body's health and energy every day. From small signs such as indigestion, bloating, fatigue, dark urine, to back pain, weight loss, jaundice, or prolonged low-grade fever, are all silent warnings that the body is trying to send to you. The scariest thing about this disease is not only that it is dangerous, but that many people do not realize it when there is still a chance. But the good news is, if detected early, the possibility of treatment and prolonging life can increase many times over. So, if you see symptoms lasting more than a few weeks, don't wait for it to go away. Go for an early checkup, an ultrasound, or a blood test. Just a small proactive step, but you can protect your health, protect your life. Health is not really about luck, but about paying attention and listening to your body every day. And sometimes, just listening a little early can help you avoid an unfortunate event. If this video helps you understand your health better, please click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss other useful health videos for those 50+. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Wishing you good health and a long life. See you in the next video.